G'day. Are you sick of dealing with negative staff? Staff that just complain? Well, I had a call from a client that was asking me about this exact problem, and in this session of Ask Ed, I wanted to share with you the 3-step process to nail this on the head and shift the staff position and culture in your business. So stay tuned. Hi, my name's Edward Plant from Lead a Better Business, and in this session of Ask Ed, I want to talk to you about dealing with negative staff. So I had this client that gave us a call yesterday and said, hey, we've just been doing this staff review work and getting their buy-in, and it's all going really well, but we've had one staff mention in the review process that the workplace was really unhappy. We don't know what to do about it. Talk through the problem, and as a result I walked them through the following 3 steps on how to shift a negative staff into them getting buy-in and changing their attitude. For quite a lot of it is a them problem that affects you. So if they don't get this right, that staff's going to be unhappy, and they're going to affect the rest of the business with unhappiness and make it a toxic place. So what we talked about doing was the following. The first step was get the client aside somewhere in a safe environment to have a talk to them, whether that's out for a coffee, in an office, in a conference room, somewhere where the staff member's comfortable, and thank them for raising what they've raised. So genuinely, hey, thanks for bringing up the point you brought up. It's really great that you've brought it up so that we can address it and make sure it's resolved, because that sounds pretty awful if that's going to keep happening. So acknowledge it and thank them for what they've raised, not necessarily that they're right or that the point's valid, but thank them for raising it. Number 2 is talk to them about the following. So we find this problem, there's 2 aspects to it. One of them is the business perspective, and then the other is the personal perspective, which is you. And so talking to the staff member, so what I'd love to understand is how this problem comes out in the business, how you see it happening, and what you think we should do about it. They answer that, and you have a discussion about that. And then the next part is how does it affect you, and what do you do about it, and what do you need to do about it, and have a talk to them about that. So you look at it from a business perspective and a personal perspective. For the staff member, it looks at them being you and themselves, which takes responsibility and accountability. So while that talk's good, what the staff member will be doing in this process is going, well, now that I've unloaded it on the business owner, it's their responsibility to fix it, and they've got no responsibility in it. So we want to shift that. So a subtle way of doing this is to pass over to them a blank bit of paper and just slide it over the desk to them and say, listen, what I'd love you to do is write down the most important things about it from a business perspective that we've just talked about, and from your perspective that you've just talked about. Can you write those down for me? This is number 3. That process of them writing it down takes it down from a virtual conversation in heads and all talk into a physical world and makes it more real. And what happens on a subconscious level is by the staff member writing it down, they're taking ownership of it because they're writing it down. At the end of that, you go, cool, I'm going to take this away and have a think about what we need to do. I'd love you to have a think about what you need to do, and let's chat in a couple of days about what we can do as a result of that. So they're the 3 steps to shift it, and I'd love to hear the results you get in your business as a result of that. So the first step is thank them for the opportunity. Second step is talk about it from a business perspective and a staff member perspective. The third step is get them to write it down. Do this and you will get some pivotal changes and support improving the culture in your business to one that drives growth and makes your life better. If you want to get the cheat sheet that we've got for this, let me know and hit reply and or message me. Otherwise, I look forward to hearing your results. That's all I've got time for, but Edward Plant from Lead a Better Business, signing off.